So a brand new trailer for Assassin's Creed Mirage has dropped and it's called Master Assassin. In this trailer, we see more gameplay mixed with old gameplay that we've already seen. We see new cutscenes, we see the skill tree, we finally get to see more customization and combat. And overall, this is another reminder to me that this is actually probably going to be a very good Assassin's Creed game. So without further ado, in today's video, we're going to be going in depth into all of that. I'm going to be giving my opinions, what do I think about the gameplay that we see, as well as the details the developers tell us. If you're new to this channel and want to stay up to date with everything Assassin's Creed Mirage and Assassin's Creed as a series, feel free to press that subscribe button and let's get into this. So to start off with, I actually want to point out a small detail. Now, if you listen closely, you can tell that this is music we haven't heard from the soundtrack, and honestly, it actually sounds really good. There's even one song they play in the trailer at some part that sounds kind of animus-y and, you know, mysterious like that, and it gives me major AC3 vibes. I don't know if that's just me. Let me know in the comments. So on the visual side of things, the first new bit of gameplay that we see is just parkour. Yeah, it looks good, it's what we've seen already, but it's just another building being climbed, and it just gives us a better idea of what the parkour is going to be like when we play it ourselves. Now in this trailer, we're told mostly about story details, most of which we already know, but now we know the name of the starting village, known as Enbar. We get a glimpse of the skill point system. Now, before you start panicking and thinking, oh my god, it's an RPG, there's skill points, blah, 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 don't worry about it. This is a screenshot of Valhalla's skill point system, and this is the one from Mirage. You know, it's very much dumbed down. It's a linear style skill point system, very similar to what we would have seen in Assassin's Creed Syndicate and stuff like that. This time, though, the skills are a lot more to do with abilities rather than what they were in the older AC games. Now, the most exciting part in this video to me personally was the robe dyeing and customization that they showed. Now, firstly, it's great that they're bringing this back. Robe dyes is something people have wanted for, you know, since they stopped doing it, and that was years ago. So the fact that they're bringing robe dyeing back is just, I want to play this game. So, for example, in the Ezio games, you would buy dye from different tailors around the city. Now, it looks to be, from what we've seen here in the footage, that you unlock different dyes for different robes, maybe as you progress through the game, because we can see them in the inventory, and it looks like they're equipable, almost as if you would equip a different armor piece. So, yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be, you know, you progress through a certain part of the game and then you actually unlock those robe dyes as you go, or maybe you find them in chests. I don't know. It'll be what it'll be, but you know, that's not technically a bad thing. It's just giving us what we want in a new way. Of course, it could be done bad, but yeah, we'll have to see that when we actually play the game for ourselves. Now, combat to me looks really interesting. I see this as an overhaul of the combat we've had in the last 3 games. You can see it still retains that sort of Assassin's Creed Valhalla style identity when it comes to combat, but it's completely different. It seems to now fit the character much more. Basim is an agile assassin, and it looks like the combat is going to reflect that. You know, you have to dodge a lot, you have to move out of the way. The slicing of the sword is very quick and sudden, and I also really like the option to press RB when an enemy's health bar is low enough, where Basim will then do a takedown finisher. Now, I think this whole pressing RB to finish an enemy could add for a lot of different fun and interesting gameplay scenarios. Like, imagine you're fighting 5 to 10 different enemies, you pick them off sort of one by one, going back and forth between each one, you get all of their health down really low at the same time, and then you can just RB to finish them all in a chain sort of thing. That would be so cool. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to see some fun and interesting different ways of utilizing different things in combat. And then to finish off this video, they mention chain assassinations again, but they don't really give any new details on how it works or show any new footage. So there you go, that was the gameplay trailer, the new one we've got, Basim Master Assassin. Now the next one we're going to see from them in probably the coming weeks or months is a focus on Baghdad as a city. That's where we're going to see more of, you know, world story, where this video was more of a Basim sort of focused trailer. Overall, it's not showing us too much, but I think it's just showing us enough to keep us excited, and I think it's definitely showing that this game is shaping up to be what we've been asking for years at this point. A story that focuses on the assassins versus the Templars, or obviously in this case, the hidden ones versus the Order of Ancients. You know, a story that has that as the main focus and everything else is a backdrop that weaves in and lends perfectly in to that Assassin Templar story. It looks like we're actually getting that. Also, it looks to be a nuanced take take on that story in the same sort of formula as Assassin's Creed has always been, but with a fresh sort of look on that, a fresh take, being Basim having the reincarnated personality of Loki. So yeah, overall, I'm really excited. I want to know your guys' thoughts in the comments. You know, do you think this gameplay looks amazing? Do you think what they're saying about this game in the video is promising? Let me know. Maybe you disagree. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments and we'll get a discussion going and build that AC community. I love you guys. Make the Father of Understanding guide us. Oh yeah, you can also subscribe if you like this video. I love you guys. Make the Father of Understanding guide us. I will see you soon. Goodbye.